Hello, Tony here. Um, just thought I'd do a video today on the subject of where I live. I live, it's tennis, Wimbledon in the background. I live in a town called Southport in England, in the northwest of England, which is in the metropolitan area of Merseyside, which means it's close to Liverpool, but more broadly speaking you can say it's in the county of Lancashire, a county in England being the equivalent of a state in the United States. Talking about Lancashire first, Lancashire is not particularly beautiful. The beautiful countryside, you've really got to go 70 or 80 miles into Cumbria, the Lake District, which is for a lot of people is the most beautiful part of England. But Lancashire, the landscape is more rugged. What there is in Lancashire is a lot of history. The towns of places like Salford and Blackburn were there at the birth of the Industrial Revolution. The first factories in the world were in this part of England, in the northwest. And what happened was we would import cotton from the Caribbean, but then after that from the southern United States of America, and they would be spun, products made to them in Lancashire and then exported mainly to India and places like that. But the slave trade played an important part as well. Ships would set off with manufactured goods to the west coast of Africa, and they would trade these goods for slaves and take them to be used on plantations. So if you go to the city of Liverpool, there are fantastic buildings, and you can see that it was at one time it was one of the most important ports in the world, if not the most important. But the connection with the slave trade is there, and in recent years the city of Liverpool has apologised for that. Coming to my town, Southport. Southport is a seaside town, about 80,000 inhabitants. I suppose that might have gone up by now. It's a seaside town. It's a nice town. I like my town. And in a few weeks' time we will have more overseas visitors than we normally have because of a particular event. And if I say that we found out recently that Tiger Woods will not be coming, you'll know that it's the Open Golf Championship. Royal Birkdale, which has Royal Birkdale Golf Course, is a district of Southport. The two major cities of my region are Liverpool and Manchester. They are both known for music. Liverpool, obviously, you've got the Beatles and the whole Liverpool scene around in the 60s, but there have been other groups since. Manchester again has got a rich culture of popular music, with groups like Joy Division and New Order, the Smiths, the Stone Roses, the Happy Mondays, Oasis, etc., etc. It's also a sports mad part of the world. particularly soccer. There is 2 football teams in Liverpool and 2 in Manchester. I support a team called Everton from the city of Liverpool, but if you look on a debate on the internet as who are the most popular sports team in the world, a few teams are mentioned, but one that will always come up is Manchester United Football Club, because they are phenomenally successful. I say all over the world, perhaps not very much. Well, not in North America or South America, but the rest of the world, yes. As I say, where I live is a seaside resort. If I was to open the curtains and look out, what I see is a road and then quite a large lake that has yachts and people rowing, about 150 swans, maybe ducks and geese. Then after that there are sand dunes, a road, and the beach and the sea. Though it has to be said that in Southport the sea doesn't really come in very close, which is rather strange. If you go out to sea, the first land you would hit would be the Republic of Ireland, and then after that you've got the Atlantic. So that's where I live. Oh, yeah. A little bit more about history. The first railway line in the world was from Liverpool to Manchester. The first railway, the very, very, very first railway, was in the northeast of England, but all it did was pull coal out of a mine. But the first railway between 2 towns was Liverpool to Manchester. And I think that's it, really. Yeah, okay, I'll leave it there.